The human brain is a mysterious and awe-inspiring organ that has fascinated scientists and laypeople alike for centuries. Despite all the research done on the subject, there is still so much to learn about this complex and enigmatic organ. In this video, we will share with you 10 mind-boggling and surprising facts about the human brain that will blow your mind. Get ready to learn some amazing things about the most important organ in your body. Fact 1. The human brain has more connections than there are stars in the Milky Way. It's estimated that the human brain has around 100 trillion connections between neurons, which is more than the number of stars in the Milky Way. These connections are what allow the brain to process information, store memories, and control bodily functions. Fact 2. The brain can reorganize itself after injury. In cases of brain injury, the brain has the ability to reorganize itself and compensate for damaged areas. This is known as neuroplasticity and is one of the reasons why some people are able to recover from brain injuries more quickly than others. Fact 3. The brain is always active. Even when we're sleeping, our brains are still active. In fact, they're more active during sleep than when we are watching TV or performing other passive activities. This is because the brain uses this time to process information, consolidate memories, and repair itself. Fact 4. The brain is not fully developed until the mid-20s. The human brain continues to develop well into a person's 20s, particularly in the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making, planning, and impulse control. This is why adolescents and young adults may struggle with making good decisions and controlling their emotions. Fact 5. The brain is more active during sleep than when watching TV. As mentioned earlier, the brain is very active during sleep. This is because it uses this time to process memories, repair itself, and consolidate learning. In contrast, watching TV or performing other passive activities doesn't stimulate the brain as much. Fact 6. The brain generates enough electricity to power a light bulb. The electrical activity in the brain generates a small amount of energy, which is roughly enough to power a light bulb. This is why EEG machines can detect brain activity by measuring the electrical signals produced by the brain. Fact 7. The brain can process information faster than a supercomputer. While a supercomputer can perform billions of calculations per second, the human brain is still faster at processing information. This is because the brain can process multiple inputs simultaneously and make connections between them, something that computers still struggle with. Fact 8. The brain can trick itself. The brain can sometimes trick itself into believing things that aren't true, such as in cases of placebo effects or illusions. This is because the brain is constantly trying to make sense of the world around it, and sometimes it fills in gaps in information with its own assumptions. Fact 9. The brain is capable of synesthesia. Synesthesia is a condition where the brain associates one sensory input with another, such as seeing colors when hearing music. While it's not common, it is estimated that around 4% of people experience some form of synesthesia. Fact 10. The brain can change its structure based on experience. Neuroplasticity allows the brain to change its structure based on experience, meaning that repeated activities can cause the brain to physically change. This is why practicing a skill, such as playing an instrument or speaking a new language, can lead to changes in the brain's structure over time. In conclusion, the human brain is a truly remarkable organ with many fascinating abilities. From its ability to generate electricity to its capacity for neuroplasticity, the brain continues to surprise us with its complexity and potential.